right balance of lesson and application. Um, kind of talked about the whys behind the data balance. I'm glad you guys kind of paired that up with lesson, then mentor, lesson, then mentor.
My experience with Apparo was excellent. And what I learned through this, through a lot of the trainings, you get the same information that large corporations are giving. So the fact that grassroots nonprofits are getting that same information helps level the field to where you're not behind. The website review was very helpful. Saw some things I had never considered to really be able to take away. Was very helpful, impactful.
The classes were very informative. I felt like they were appropriately timed too, so they weren't too short or too long. And I felt like the content was really relevant to
like manually I could get things done, but as we think about growing and expanding the team, it doesn't work when everything is with you as one person. So it really forced me to dedicate that time each week to think about how are we going to grow from a technology standpoint.
So then the cyber security part played a big role in this cohort. That really helped us to understand what we need to have in place to have a secure payment plan on our website.
The marketing, I really enjoyed the marketing aspects, the AI, because all that helps us to better brand and tell our story and bring people in to get the services we provide.
So the community aspect of it was really good. I didn't expect that for a tech cohort to.
I feel like I had the best mentor I had. He provided amazing insight and helped me, with the data hygiene policies that we need to implement in our data. Gave me great resources, but also a great person to talk to.
Great, he did a great job in helping me understand, the data as all the things that we had been collecting. So luckily, he also helped me to think through what was crucial to tackle today and what we can kind of utilize what we had today to help build upon what we can tackle tomorrow, because I was starting
a mentor. The best thing that has happened to us, that what we really, really needed for the organization to really move forward and thrive and really accomplish what we needed to. Gina kicked in with the right questions. And, when you have a vision for where you're going and what you need to do and you see the end result, it's that getting there piece. And she has been that getting there piece. That was the best thing we could have did. I love you.
Oh. He took all of that doubt that I had and turned it into confidence.
She heard my needs, and responded to that. So she was someone who pushed me a lot. When she saw me being timid about some things.
Bill is very knowledgeable. Sometimes you could talk to someone that has a plethora of knowledge, but when they give it to you, you can't really understand it. But Bill does a good job of telling, giving it back to me in a way that I can understand what he's saying.
Helping us to really take what we have and condense it to where we're able to actually tell that story, to be able to show the impact that we're making in the community. And so that's how this experience will help us further our mission.
To narrow down our systems and just really kind of get the documentation in order so that our internal team can kind of, number one, operate outside of me.
Have an extremely detailed digital marketing strategy. The second thing was to look at policies that help to support our growth.
Been extremely beneficial. We've been able to develop marketing and the tech plan.
Our marketing aspects is smoother and more efficient.
So being able to collect data, being able to have concise data to prove why our programs are important helps us just move forward.
I thoroughly enjoyed 101. It moved me forward. 201 has stretched me more, made me more knowledgeable of what's out there and what Bright Stars need to do in the future moving forward.
101 is like that, getting your boots on the ground. And then the new cohort is just more of like, we really dived into the work. And I think
so. The first cohort was a eye opener. And then the second cohort this year, the door got swung open wider, kind of like allowing us to see, hey, how can we firm up our maturity level, taking it to the next level?
It was also almost like a stepping stone when it came to the data aspect, because we already had the foundational aspect of the software, different tools that we could be utilizing. And so this was just a building block from that. So it's been a great opportunity to continue working with Apparo, and I look forward for more cohorts and more opportunities to continue learning and growing.
I don't know of any other organization that gives wonderful free classes and seminars as Apparo. I can really call you guys at any time and say, I'm struggling with this. Can you help? And the door has always been open.
I'm just so grateful for the experience and not having to pay for it, and how much it would have cost, to get this on our own. Absolutely, would recommend this experience for anyone.
Highly, highly, highly recommend Apparo. We have been able to sustain ourselves with the technology, technical infrastructure, simply because we're able to reach out to Apparo. Most importantly, they keep it simple. As a grassroots organization, and not having a big team. DED, I wear so many hats, and so just having that team of people that we can reach out to for help, it's a game changer. And
I'm grateful to Apparo for offering that safe space for small nonprofits to really level up.